Well, good morning. Bobby Lee here from Hurricane Creek Farms, coming to you on what really looks to be a cool but nice and pretty Saturday, which we better enjoy it because the real winter storm, I think, arrives tomorrow. So kind of making some last minute preparations before we get going. I know we talked about the freeze miser and how it works, and I kind of knew today was, or maybe last night was our last time to really be sure everything was working good, because we are going to get up to about 40 today. So worst case scenario, if anything hadn't worked out right, we were going to thaw out later on today and then figure it out. But yeah, this one's working just like it should. You can see, of course, the trough is overflowing like it will whenever it's running, but that water's just trickling out of there. It's like 26 this morning, so it's not like it would have been a deep freeze, but normally there should have been a little thin sheet of ice over that water trough, and water line would have probably been frozen up. So it's going to really get tested out here in a day or two when we're going to get down, if not below zero, get down right to it. So anyway, let's get these boys fed. All right, got a roll unrolled for this crew. You can see they still got a little hay in this one feeder right here, but of course it's one of those less desirable rolls that they just really don't want to eat, but they will if they have to. We probably won't put out any hay in the feeders here until tomorrow. We'll let them eat what we just unrolled and then pick on those until we unroll another one tomorrow night, or tomorrow morning, excuse me. I don't want to turn this entire video into a weather report, but it's just, that's kind of the theme, really probably for the whole country right now as we brace for this weather. This time yesterday morning, we were under a tornado warning. It was like, I don't know, 50 degrees, 45 degrees, something like that, relatively warm. It was nasty. It stormed its butt off. Thankfully, I didn't hear any reports of tornadoes actually on the ground doing any damage anywhere, but we didn't get any hay unrolled yesterday morning because, well, we didn't want to be out here in the middle of that. Two, we didn't want it to just all wash away because it rained a lot. Yeah, today gonna warm up to about 40, and then we don't see temperatures above freezing until I think Thursday, so what, 5 days, and then I think we're right back with highs below freezing for the rest of the 10-day outlook. So snow coming in tomorrow evening and into Sunday night into Monday. I don't know, it looks like around 6 inches what they keep saying. But anyway, we got everything taken care of here at the house for the morning chores. We need to hit up the road and check on that crew. All right, got this crew fed, but the problem we ran into yesterday down here as well, we're 10 calves short. Hadn't gotten any calls of anybody seen any cows out. So I don't think that's the case, but I think, like we complained about with this group a week or two ago, they're finding a spot somewhere in the cross fence and going back, which, hey, I guess that's on me. I should have been patching fence, but makes no sense. I mean, especially with this bad weather we're about to get. We have 6 inches of snow covering up what little bit of grass is back there. They better get the butts back up here to the front. That's the other thing. There's probably one bad spot on the fence. Usually they can come right back to it and walk back through, but need to find them. I was prepared for them to probably not be here again this morning, so we brought the drone. That way I don't have to spend 20 minutes driving all around. And the ground's fairly hard this morning, but it's not frozen solid. No sense in, slipping and sliding around in the mud. We'll see if we can find them. Drone search was completely unsuccessful. I mean, I guess if nothing else, we saw some places where they aren't, which is concerning. But the drone was also giving us a little bit of fits. It was having trouble staying connected to the remote control, and I was losing signal. And yeah, some days you love technology and you kind of have some of these neat new things allow you to be more efficient, and some days it just ticks you off. And today's certainly one of the days where it's just ticked us off. So yeah, and then we're back to, okay, I'm really worried about 9 or 10 calves. I think it's 10. Just, I don't know where they are. We flew over all the open parts of this pasture. They could be in the woods somewhere where it'd be really hard to see them with the drone. I don't know. Again, confident they're not, you know, if they'd gotten out, the area around here's populated, you know, well enough that I would have gotten a phone call. You know, I'm pretty darn confident in that. But yeah, at the same time, like, well, where are they? Did aliens abduct them? Because I can't find them. And it's just, and of course, it's these calves that we just moved down to this farm here recently, and so they don't know the routine quite as well, but there's zero advantage to them being back here. This time of year, they're pretty much 100% reliant on me to bring them feed. That feed, whether it's, you know, the actual feed coming out of the bin or the rolls of hay, is only available to them up there. Here in about another, I don't know, what, 36 hours or so, we're supposed to have 6 inches of snow covering the ground. So any little bit of picking around and grazing that they can sustain themselves on back here is going to be pretty tough. Golly, this is another prime example of why we eat them and not vice versa. They are too dumb to follow basic, you know, just ideas of survival. Yeah, I mean, there ain't no two ways about it. We are absolutely 10 heads short. Just frustrating. I mean, like, makes absolutely no sense. And I know they don't have the ability to reason and think through things, but we're doing everything we can to take care of them, get them ready for this weather. And I got 10 morons. I don't know where they are. Don't know. Willis has a basketball game here in about an hour, so I can't spend all day down here. I'm not going to waste all day worrying about a bunch of idiot calves that won't, you know, help me help them. We'll worry about them later on. This farm, I've said it before, it's about 155 acres. Roughly half of it is timber, and so, I mean, if they're just laid up somewhere, you know, bedded down, it'd be, I mean, there's 1,001 places they could be hiding. So whatever, we'll worry about them later on. Okay, just pulled up back down here this farm, and a quick count confirms all the calves are here now. So I don't know where those 10 that were AWOL this morning were at that time, but kind of as I had hoped, and certainly as I had expected, they weren't out. They were just nowhere to be found. So good deal. That is a huge relief. We'll put out this other roll. These are our last 2 big rolls. So should last us until maybe Tuesday, which is not great because I think Tuesday is the coldest day this next week. We're gonna have to just assume this tractor will start for us and we can get up here. We'll just have to find a way to do it, you know, even, you know, with me having, you know, to work. Because yes, our vet clinic will be open every day, no matter what. We always get a lot of questions about that. Some of our competitors do take the opportunity to close. And I say competitors lightly. I mean, we all work together, you know, very well. But I do get frustrated when some of them decide to close when the weather gets a little bad, and then we get overwhelmed with seeing a lot of their emergencies and whatnot. Then when we're just trying to keep our staff safe, get them home, you know, in a timely manner. But whatever, that's a different rant for a different day. We'll see. Weather may not get that bad on us. But anyway, we're gonna have them fed now. We're not gonna let them run out of hay at any point. We'll get hay to them one way or another. Back home, I just need to look at the to-do list. What do I need to get done? What is the next biggest priority? It's hard to believe. I mean, it's not hard to believe, but it's just a really nice day. Heck, sitting there in that tractor, even with the heat turned off, the sun shining through the windows, got a little bit warm. I think we're gonna wait, put out hay here at home tomorrow. They're still munching on that roll we unrolled this morning. They still got a little in the feeders. We'll fill up the hay feeders tomorrow. Probably unroll them one first thing in the morning, that sort of thing. I guess probably my biggest priority is I need to head over to my brother's place. He and my sister-in-law, his family, they're out of town until tomorrow, so I need somebody to go feed their horses. I'm gonna go take care of that. It's only 2:15. Get me back home in plenty of time to do evening chores before dark. Okay, we made the drive across the county. Get over here to get these 3 equines fed. You see there's their new house. It's under construction. They're hoping to be moved in, probably by spring. But yeah, they'll be back tomorrow before the weather hits, or at least that's their plan. I'm gonna get these 3 fed. Now his grass really looks pretty good. Of course, he sold the calves out of here. I can't remember when we sold them. Y'all have to go back and look at the video. We loaded them up. So it's really just been these horses. So yeah, the fescue is looking really pretty decent. You gotta wait your turn. I know. I know. All right, one more trough over here. Come on over here. Low man on the totem pole, apparently. Wants to walk to the 3rd spot. All right, y'all enjoy. Okay, that was easy enough. Guess we'll head back west. Okay, got this crew fed. We're just about done with the evening chores. It's 4 o'clock, so we got, yeah, just over an hour before sunset. So, I don't know, I think we're ready for the cold weather, as ready as we're gonna be. Get my buckets picked up. Yeah, the cold blast kind of gets here tonight. We're down in the teens. I think tomorrow the high is like 20, something like that. 18, I don't know. Yeah, as you can see here, we've warmed up to about 40 today, so the freeze miser has quit dripping. It'll start here probably in just, you know, another hour or 2 as the temperature drops, and it'll probably continue to do so for several days. At least we hope it does, if it does right. But yeah, gonna get inside. Actually gonna have some pork chops tonight. Had some beef last night. Had some steak fajitas at one of our local Mexican restaurants. Somebody in the comments one time was like, you can't eat steak when you go to a Mexican restaurant. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm not ordering like a steak and a baked potato, you know, like I'm at a steakhouse, but shoot. The protein I'm gonna go with every time when I'm at the Mexican place is steak, whether it's steak fajitas or chili Colorado or any one of a dozen other, you know, recipes or meals that use beef. Beef enchiladas, you name it, tamales. So, but anyway, side note, but we'll no doubt have a big pot of chili here at some point over these next few nights with the temperatures we're looking at. But probably gonna wrap it up for this one. I plan on, we'll film again tomorrow. as we continue to navigate. I don't know, by this time tomorrow afternoon, the snow may be falling. Certainly by Monday morning, we're supposed to be in the middle of our, I won't call it a blizzard. I don't know, see anywhere from like 3 to 6 inches for our area. Actually, a little south of us is expected to get more snow than we are, just with the way it's gonna move across, which is fine with me. A little snow is fine. I won't be heartbroken if we don't get, you know, as much as they're calling. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching. Remember, hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Go to the website, hurricanecreek.farm. Getting dangerously low on the hats and shirts. Still think we have a few shirts in every size, but check them out. Won't be long, it'll be warm enough to wear those short sleeve shirts outside, but, or maybe we hope. But we appreciate y'all watching. Y'all eat beef and God bless.